Hey everyone, so one of my dreams came true. I got to stay at the Shining Hotel in Estes Park in Colorado, which is called the Stanley in real life. They did use this hotel to film, not the original Shining, but the Shining, I think it was 1997. And I have always wanted to do this, so this was just so amazing for me. So we got here pretty late. It was about 1 in the morning, and this building right here is not the Stanley Hotel. There's a lot of buildings in the compound, so at first I thought I was, and the Stanley Hotel is actually the building next to it, which is this one. So this is us just getting there at 1 in the morning. There was nobody at the front desk. So we did a little touring around the hotel, roaming the hallways at 1 in the morning, and then finally there was someone at the front desk and they were sorry and they just gave us some free water bottles, which was really nice. We didn't mind anyway.
Okay.
We found a lot to do while we were waiting. Nobody was in the hallways, so we just went exploring all over the hotel. Sorry about this footage, it's filmed sideways, but this is the lobby. I actually do have lots of footage in the lobby later on in the video, so I apologize for this one. And there is hardly any talking in this video, so you can just scroll through and just get a tour. We pretty much went on every level, and we stayed in the hotel. We just got a basic room. We did request a spirited room. You can actually stay in the Stephen King suite or the Cowboy suite. There's a few spirited rooms where activity happens. They were sold out on the dates we were there, so we just got a basic room, and we did not experience any activity in our room. Me and 3 of my daughters were there. My eldest daughter was so scared to stay in the hotel, she actually stayed in Denver in a hotel downtown and would not come here. But we had an awesome stay. So yeah, just enjoy the footage and the hallways, and I hope you like the video. So this was our room. It was just one of the more basic rooms, but it was still pretty pricey. I think we paid about $400 US for this room, and as you can see, it's just a basic room. It was on the ground level, 2 queen beds, just a regular room. So the hotel is pretty pricey, and of course there's more extravagant rooms and it gets pricier as you upgrade, but it was okay. There was 4 of us, and yeah, it was okay for a few nights, and the bathroom was pretty spacious and we liked it. I'm definitely glad we got to experience it, and I personally would love to visit there again. So we were pretty hyped up, so we ended up leaving the room at about almost 2 a.m. and just decided to roam the hallways some more. And it actually was a dark and stormy night, so it was a really cool night to get there so early in the morning. And it was raining and thundering, so that just added to the whole atmosphere. I absolutely loved it. We were still connected, our room connected to the main building, but you had to go through, I don't know if it was the music room or the ballroom, and that was closed off, so we did have to exit through this outdoor area to go back into the main part of the building because that particular room was blocked off. So, but we didn't mind. We went outside and it was just really cool, like I said, with the rain and the thunder, and there was nobody there, so we had a good look and sneak peek all around the hotel. So coming up on the 4th floor here is one of the most haunted rooms. It is the Cowboy attic room. And first we were there, and of course we were being super quiet, just tiptoeing around. The floors are very creaky in this old hotel. And then as I was walking away, I guess they were watching TV and we heard some shouting in the room. But we knew someone had rented all the spirited rooms because we requested one and they didn't have any. And this was interesting. I am just so curious. I found stairways to an attic, and of course it said do not enter, but I never listened to those. But the thing is, you can't see it in this video, but it was actually blocked off by a wood panel up there. Actually, it was sealed off, so I was ready to go, but it looked like it was sealed off by plywood or nailed shut, so no go. So that was it for night strolling. Now we're making our way back to the room, and I retired my earrings. Aren't they so cute? And I was so excited to just wake up in the morning to go downstairs because there's shops downstairs and coffee and things to buy and the Souvenir Shop. And oh my gosh, I woke up so early, got ready and left the kids sleeping, and I went downstairs to the store, grabbed myself some coffee and some food. They have a really cute cafe there with tons of jams and just baked goods and things that are just made in Colorado, like their hot cherry jam. I know it sounds weird, hot cherry jam, but it's absolutely amazing. I tried it and I absolutely loved it. This was really cool. They actually had a chocolate fountain and they chose to use the color red, so it kind of resembles blood. That was so awesome. This is the bathroom in the bottom level of the hotel, kind of some creepy vibes there. And then I was so excited for this, the Chrysalis gift shop. Oh my gosh, I loved it. Check this out.
Hello.
Good morning, how are you?
I'm well, thank you. No, what is that?
So I ended up getting this hotel key. I love collecting like those old keys for keychains, and also I ended up getting a red rum set of wine glasses and a really cool black pair of sunglasses that say red rum on the sides, and some postcards from the hotel. But they had a lot of fun stuff. I spent a lot of time in this gift shop. They had the cutest things. here is the maze outside. Of course, it's nowhere as big as the one in the movie or as tall, but it was still really nice to have as an element to the hotel. So I did a quick walk through it. Didn't get lost, but such a fun element to add to the whole Stanley Shining vibe. So I found more stuff wandering in the morning. I didn't know they had this, but they have a seance room. This just looks so cool. They got the round table with the big chair and the cards laid out. Very cool.
That was the first one we did after 4:30. It's the one of the weirdest spots at the end of the hall.
So I hadn't seen the Stephen King suite since the next day, and when I was there, the maids were tidying up the room.
Morning.
Honestly,
How
they
are
were so
you?
sweet. I should have just asked them if I
Thank
could
you.
have a peek in the room. I don't know why I didn't. I regret that, but I should have asked. But anyways, here is the
Morning.
Stephen King suite, and another one of the workers came out from cleaning it. I could just kick myself that I didn't ask them to just have a peek at the room and take a quick film, but maybe next time. The Stanley Hotel has underground tunnels. We did see some of the workers coming out there, but the door is locked, so no go for that as well. And here's some pictures and information about the Stephen King movie. And of course, they also had Jim Carrey because Dumb and Dumber was filmed there. Now we're at the Post Hotel. I was starving. We were all so hungry. We went for lunch. The Post restaurant is outside of the hotel, and it's in another building. This was one of the best meals I've ever had. This is a red rum cocktail. You have to get the red rum cocktail. And so I ordered chicken and waffles with the hot cherry jam. It came with gravy, grits, pumpkin seed butter. Oh my gosh, it was the most mouth-watering thing I've ever made. Now we're going to the basement. The washroom is in the basement, so really cool. I wasn't expecting this. So here we got like the iconic carpet from the original Shining movie on the landing. That's the only time I've seen it at my stay in the hotel. And then I walked down to this. Look at this library. Oh my gosh, I was not expecting this when I was going to the washroom. You go downstairs and there is a huge antique looking library. It was so cool. I absolutely loved how they decorated the basement. And I think this is where the tours meet in this room for the Shining tours. We didn't go on a tour, but they do have tours. I believe they're $20 a person. And this is the ladies' washroom in the basement of the Post restaurant. It's so cool. You just walk by and the taps go on. That was a surprise. You just walk by the mirror, the taps automatically go on. Now here's the wedding pavilion. If you're looking at the Stanley Hotel, it's to the right. You take the windy road to the right. Now this is where the pet cemetery is, behind this building. You go behind the wedding pavilion building, you walk on the sidewalk, you will see a small set of stairs. It's funny, I asked so many staff and people where the pet cemetery is, and they didn't know. A lot of them just didn't know. Some of them were like, it's somewhere west. So it was actually a little bit tricky to find it. So we found it behind the wedding pavilion, and there was barricades on the road, so we did have to park at the wedding pavilion and get out of the car and just walk behind it on that windy sidewalk there. And we found it. So that was really cool. I wonder if this is where Stephen King got the inspiration to write Pet Sematary. And it was just really neat to go back and see this little cemetery of the pets. And these are the pets of some of the staff that worked there in the hotel originally, and the owner's pets. And there is a story that one of them still haunts the hotel. Which one is the one they said haunts?
Cassie.
So now we have to head back to Denver to the airport, and that concludes our stay at the Shining Hotel.